Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today's date is September 30th, 2014. My name is Leslie Williams. This video is being made at the area where I was brutally assaulted at on July 9th, 2014. This is an evidence video, and I'm going to try my best to keep it under 15 minutes or less. So I'm going to fly right into describing what the evidence is, showing you supporting material that is actually part of a small portion of the evidence. And the reason why I decided to select these two audio files, one is the actual audio of a video file, and the other one is a transferred segment of an event that took place towards me on a sidewalk right across the street from this area, right up the sidewalk about 70 feet. One of the two individuals that played a role in it is directly the same, it is literally the same person that they had propped up the hike out about 100 feet away from me, who harassed me on a daily scale from November 2012 all the way up till April 2014. And then when he moved out with his skanky friends, they moved out about 200 feet away, and he was seen by me just 2 days ago going into the very area where I attempted to run to get out of this place in September, I think it was like September 7th, 2013. He's staying in that location, or he went down there for a reason. Did you want me to see him going down there so I would think in my mind that once I move from here and that doesn't work out, I won't be able to run to there? Of course, because the little filthy skank was propped up to hike out 100 feet away from me and harass me day and night from the aforementioned dates. Now, you're going to understand what this is all about as you continue to listen. Stay with this video, please. Today's date, again, is September 30th, 2014. In reference to this individual, was standing on a sidewalk. He wasn't standing, he was actually coming out of a parking lot of a condominiums that are actually right across the street from here that go, and the condominiums stretch all the way down the road. When I leave here every day, I lock up my tent. I then leave here by exiting this area, going right there, going up a trail, and then going up this really small itty-bitty hill until I get to the road. Once I get to the road, I wait for the cars to pass by and then cross the street and sit on a ledge to catch my breath and to take the computer out of my backpack and to put it on the basket on my bike so I don't have to carry the weight on my back. It's the same exact sidewalk and the same exact ledge where I was brutally assaulted at on January 30th, 2014 by an individual who was seen by me at Ralph's grocery store off of La Jolla Village Square Plaza, okay? Talking to another person that was seen by me talking to the Thanksgiving guy on 2 separate dates, and he was seen by me talking to the Thanksgiving guy before I seen him talking to those other 2 individuals who were seen on prior dates talking to the Thanksgiving guy. I am referring to the criminal expedition on what is known as gang stalking. Now, they got that little filthy skank to assault me directly right across the street from here on this ledge, and he had the little audacity to literally walk by me yesterday as I was sitting on the ledge, flat out. Now, his little skanky ass is hiking in a cubby hole, okay, about, I'd say about 250 feet, 300 feet away from this area, maybe a little bit, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Okay, right off the intersection of Interstate 5, and I'm not going to say any more. Let me just put it to you this way. I am referring to the place that I was brutally assaulted at right here at this very spot on July 9th, 2014. Let me get into the meat and potatoes pertaining to what this video is about. I'm going to show you right now a ticket that UCSD Campus Police came down here and gave me. I live 3 miles off campus, okay, on August 27th, 2014. Let me get my glasses. This ticket they gave me was an order to move, okay? Now, I'm going to literally show you the ticket and the ticket number and the ticket date, okay? I got to hide my address, though, my P.O. Box address, okay? Now, you can see right there it says University, okay? You can see it right there. It says University, right at the very top, University of San Diego, okay? It's University of California Police Department, San Diego. University of California Police Department, San Diego. Okay? And here's the ticket number right here. UC, University of California, 78487. The date they came down here to give it to me was 8/27/2014. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this into a, I'm going to copy it. I've already scanned it and attached it as a PDF link and I have it, and then onto a USB drive. Now they came down here on August 27, 2014, a day after I started looking up law firms on their computers in their biomedical library. Go to Google and YouTube and type in cyber surveillance, cyber stalking, and gang stalking. So they basically, see, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show you some evidence to prove that I'm being gang stalked, so you can deduce in your mind what's really going on here. Now, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna play you the segment of the audio file of the event that took place towards me on a sidewalk, right up the street on the sidewalk, on Thanksgiving Day, 2013. Listen closely to what these two men are saying. They're both saying gang stalk together, then one says gang stalking, and then that same one says gang of stalking, I'm gonna fuck you up. Now, if you listen closely to that, you will also hear them say, "Oh my God." You got to listen very closely. Right before, it was either right before they said gang stalk together, or between them saying gang stalking, and gang of stalking, I'm gonna fuck you up. This event occurred on Thanksgiving Day, 2013 in La Jolla, 8 days after I told a UCSD campus police officer that I predict in a video file and in an audio file that I predict that these words are gonna be said around me on their campus at a separate place before I even leave for the day to go to their campus to do what I want to do, like library and stuff like that. Now, I told him what I do is I take a tape recorder, one that's running right now. This is the microphone sticking out of it. I don't know how well you can see it or not, but anyways, I wear a running recording tape recorder on me at all times, and you wouldn't believe the money I got to go through in batteries just to keep myself safe. So what I basically do, and what I'm stating is that all throughout the entire year, I was making videos at this location 2 each day throughout the whole entire year of 2013. One video was dedicated to proving that my property was here in case they stole it, because they were literally placing people up on the sidewalk to go by, riding their bikes, walking by, jogging by, and saying, "Gang stalk, why don't you come and steal our stuff?" A threat. "Gang stalk, why don't you call the cops on her?" A threat. I made videos like this every single day throughout the entire year 2013 up until about the first week of December. Hold on. Now, think about this. You can go to YouTube right now and type in "learning disabled woman makes predictions at hiking area" and look for videos before Thanksgiving Day 2013. You'll literally see me talking about how they were harassing me up on the sidewalk and how they were yelling gang stalking, "Oh my God," from the idiots that they set up to hike out 100 feet away, 150 feet away. They were doing it night and day and night, literally, okay? Now, this same method has been caught happening all over UCSD campus. It's been caught happening in their biomedical library, in the Geisel library, in the Club Med restaurant, at bus stops, okay? The same exact identical to a T verbal harassment happening around me concerning me. Now, it's their way in order to let me know I'm being gang stalked by placing different people along my routes every day as a result of the tracking of me, even using my own cell phones to do it as a GPS tracker. Google and YouTube that and cross-reference it to gang stalking. The point I'm trying to make is this. I told a campus police officer on November 20th, 2013 that individuals are getting around me every single time I go on their campus, and that it's even, and saying these words, and that I even predict that they'll be heard in a video file and a tape recorder, okay, before I even leave this area to go there. And then I said once I go there, it's caught on either audio and or video. And when it's caught on audio file, the audio file in reference to when it's caught reflects a later time in reference to the time that was that the audio file prediction and video file prediction showed. Because in my video predictions, I would literally get out my phone and show the icon picture of the time, just like I'm showing you now. Okay, so the tape recorder is picking it up after I predicted that it would be said once I got there, and then all the different environmental noises that are going on around me in reference to me walking with my bike, riding my bike, getting at the bus stop, getting on the bus, all these different environmental noise changes show that when the prediction was made at a completely separate location, the time lapse between the time the video prediction was made and the audio file prediction was made clearly shows a time lapse between the time that the video was, the prediction was made and when the evidence was caught. Excuse me. That shows that they tracked me from here to there. And since it's been caught on hundreds of audio files, it shows stalking on more than one occasion, which makes it a felony. It also is criminal intent to harass, conspiracy to harass. These are all felonies, not including also the cyber surveillance. So, this identical harassment was caught by me and at least 50 audio files when I left this location on December 6th, the night of December 5th, 2012, when I left this location on that night to go to Yucca Valley for 1 week, a ride back at this location on December 13th, 2012. I stated, let's see if I hear gang stalking, oh my god, gang stalk crazy, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk crazy, gang stalk, oh my god, being said around me. I believe more than likely on my, in fact I know I did, on my way in audio files on my en route to getting there, and then the first morning when I woke up, I made a video file and an audio file, let's see if these words are said around me, and they were caught constantly. Now, Yucca Valley is 169 miles away from where I live at, in La Jolla, very close to UCSD, 3 miles away from UCSD. Now, if I got audio files of it being said around me at this area, at UCSD, okay, along all my routes at all different kinds of businesses as well, okay, at public libraries in fact, okay, and then I catch it at Yucca Valley. Now the individual I went to go see in Yucca Valley, that person's address I looked up at UCSD Biomedical Library, the Geisel Library, SDSU Library, and the North University San Diego Public Library. Cyber surveillance is a method of gang stalking. I also looked up my travel routes, the transportation services I was going to use to get there. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you hear these individuals on this bus route Landers, which is a Yucca Valley bus route, on their Morongo Bongo or whatever it's called, transportation services? I want you to listen closely. Do you hear men constantly say gang stalk while other ones are saying, oh my god, right before and after, and then a woman just flat out says gang stalking? You be the judge.
Well, look at that car right there. So cute. Where are you looking? To the left, it just turned. No. Those little French cars. No. Jeez.
Your first child?
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully my
only child. I'll take the whole thing. The first one, the rough is going to hold it.
She never cried.
I'm going to go hang it on in my,
She's already talking.
I'm going to take my American flag out, little kind of flag, take it out, I'm going to hang it in the window, and I'm going to put it on the job. I wish I did it today. Oh, yeah.
I think it's enough pertaining to this. It's set all over the audio file. Now, it's actually an audio of a video file. Now, the point I'm trying to make is this. I started actually preparing to move out of here way back in December of 2013. That's right. That's the reason why, one of the reasons why I stopped making 2 videos here every day, because it was taking me so long to make two videos. Sometimes each one would be a half hour to an hour long. That was interrupting my schedule, time availability, and during the fall and winter, it gets dark out at 5 o'clock in San Diego. So I between preparing to move stuff and taking it to the areas and properties I was dropping it off at to use these places as at least temporary emergency hiking areas, because it was escalating here like you would not believe, okay, I stopped making videos every day and started making them only about once a week. But I was making videos stating, once or twice a week I was making videos saying, let's see if gang stalkers set around me today, and I definitely made sure that I absolutely set it on all audio files pertaining to all dates. Leaving here, before leaving here, and then literally as I'm walking up the street to catch bus routes to drop the property off. Now, gang stalking, oh my god, was caught on every single bus route 41 going to these areas to drop the property off. Once it was dropped off, I went back to the bus stop, waited for the bus to come, boarded the bus, and every single time gang stalking, oh my god, was caught on every single bus route 41. So they know where these areas are, which are totally secluded from neighbors. They can do anything to me. UCSD is the reason why I'm moving. Here's the ticket, baby cakes. If I'm robbed, raped, assaulted, it'll be directly connected to this ticket. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.